So here we are back on YouTube, and this video is all about the most asked question I get, and that is, when are you gonna put some more stuff on YouTube, Ian? Where you been? Why haven't you put anything on YouTube lately? Well, actually, the most asked question I get is about the Jeep Comanche, and we're gonna cover that later in this video, so you're gonna have to bear with me through the first part of this video. So the short answer as to why I haven't been on here in golly, it feels like 6 months since we probably put a video up is, honestly, I'm really busy. So here's the deal, right? I have a lot of what I consider full-time jobs. You know, I host four-wheeler for Motor Trend, that could be a full-time job. I build all the projects. There's nobody else in this shop working on these things but me. That could literally just be a full-time job based on the number of trucks I turn out of this place. We also use this studio space to shoot some other shows for some other streaming services. So when that happens, I have to move all my stuff out of the way, bring in the camera crews, and in that case, I'm not on camera, but I am helping them behind the scenes basically make those videos. So that's almost a full-time job. So long story short, I got a lot of stuff going on. So YouTube has not been something that's been on the front of my mind. But over the past few months, it comes up in conversation a lot with me and my crew and then other people when I'm out talking about YouTube in general and what it's good for and what kind of videos should we put up there. I used to put, the Big Tire Garage build series on YouTube, and it did well. I think considering the fact that we share it with all the sponsors on their pages as well, I think it did a good job. But the real story is I don't have time to basically create YouTube-only content, or at least I didn't think I had time. So we're gonna try something new. What we've done is we've done a lot of experiments with a bunch of different camera setups, and I think we found one that we like. Now, it is this camera right here. Basically, we're gonna try and give you guys a glimpse behind the scenes here in the shop. Not only when I'm working, but maybe we'll slide in some filming stuff as well when we're filming. We've tested this camera. We like the video quality of it. We like the audio quality of this camera. And then when it comes to editing it, the editing is very quick and very fast. And that's the most important thing for me because I don't have time, as I've said before, to focus a lot on just making YouTube content. So hopefully, these behind the scenes videos, you can see what's going on in the shop, will sort of scratch that itch for you guys who want YouTube content. We're also gonna do this just for fun. Every week, I'm gonna answer a question from the comment section from the previous week's video. So we're gonna kick it off with this one. It's like an AMA, ask me anything, put it in the comment section below. If I choose your question to answer, I'm gonna pick 2 or 3 a week. If I pick yours, you're gonna get sent out one of my Big Tire Garage sticker packs. That includes a Big Tire Garage sticker, Bad Old Wagon sticker, and a Lockjaw sticker. We'll send it to you after we choose your question and answer them. So make sure you tune in here every week for this behind the scenes sort of we're calling it like a vlog style video because honestly, that's what they've been looking like so far. Now, the other big question, where's the Jeep Comanche? Have I abandoned the project? Well, no, I haven't abandoned the project. I'm still very much excited about the Jeep Comanche, but here's the deal. I bought the Jeep Comanche and started building it when I didn't realize that I was going to be launching a whole other television show for another network. That was not on my horizon at all. When I was building the Jeep Comanche and then the four-wheeler gig kicked off with Motor Trend, that kind of put the Jeep Comanche sort of down just a little bit on the must-do list. Then when we really started to ramp up in this new studio space, new building, and the Big Tire Garage series was sort of kicking off, I kind of had to make a decision. Was it bring the Jeep Comanche back or build the Willys Wagon? And this is just selfish on my part. My Willys Wagon, that thing has been my dream car for probably 25 years. So to be able to basically take that series, put it together, get it out to the world of that truck going from a rusty old hulk of a body that I dragged out of Yuma, Arizona into like a street rod style cool truck, I just had to do that. I had to do it. So that put the Jeep Comanche even further down the list. Now the good news is the Comanche's coming back. We're actually still working on it. We're still filming with it, just not as often as I would like. So we're basically picking up with it maybe 1 or 2 days, probably honestly 1 or 2 days a month. But we are putting together a new series all around that truck. And when we launch that series, we're gonna talk about all of the stuff, like what delayed the project, what happened in the middle of all of this to basically stop it, where we are, and we're moving forward. I have given myself a deadline. It's Easter Jeep next year, 2023. I always like to bring a new vehicle to Easter Jeep, something I've never taken there before. Last year I took the LJ, because believe it or not, I had never been to Easter Jeep. I had been to Hammers a bunch, but never to Moab. Year before that was the Willys Wagon. Year before that, I think I took Lockjaw. It's just, I try to bring something different every year, and this year it's definitely going to be the Jeep Comanche. So now that I have a hard deadline, that also helps me get stuff done. If I have a hard deadline, I know I have to get it done. So now that I have a hard deadline, I'm going to jump back on that, and you're probably going to see it pop up in some of these behind the scenes videos. But it's here, it's in the shop, the drivetrain is in place, been working on the sheet metal for the firewall, the front axle's been rebuilt, I can knock out the rear axle quickly, all the suspension is done. It's honestly just a matter of knocking out a little bit of bodywork, throwing some paint on it, wire it, plumb it, get all that kind of stuff done, and then it's really a lot further along than I thought it was when I actually stopped working on it. So I'm super excited to jump back on that. So there you go, you're all cut up. Where have I been? Why I haven't been here? What's going on with the Jeep Comanche? All that kind of stuff. So once again, thank you so much to everyone who's basically been watching me over the years. I mean, it's been 20 some odd years, almost 20 years now, making four-wheel drive automotive TV. It's been super exciting. I'm glad I've been able to do it. And it looks like we got 20 more. You're probably going to be watching me 10, 15 years from now, gray hair, fat, working on trucks here in the shop. I hope so. And as long as you're watching, I'll keep building. Don't forget, questions in the comment section below. Hit that notification bell wherever it is. I don't know the YouTube thing, so I don't know where to point. Like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. Thanks again. We'll see you next week.